Hello, my love. Welcome to the show. I want to just dive right in and talk about how to get out of rock bottom. First, I want to say that if you're watching this and you are currently in rock bottom, I have been there. I have so much compassion and love for you because I know what this time feels like. So I want you to know that you are absolutely not alone. The beautiful gift of rock bottom is it is the universe redirecting you to the actual thing that you want to manifest, to the desire that was placed in your heart. So, whatever that dream life is, whatever that thing is, that change, that shift in your life, this is the universe's way of allowing you to make the choice to lean into that. And the harder the rock bottom, the more you get to manifest. So, the bigger, the beautiful outcome is going to be if you lean into your soul. So let's unpack this. We all have guidance, intuitional guidance. We are getting ideas, so creative ideas. We are having thoughts. We are getting pings and downloads, and we have this intuition that is constantly trying to navigate us through life. But because most of our life, we are trying to control our narrative and we are trying to steer the GPS rather than take the directions of the GPS, we don't always get to the destination in life. And when we do, if we ever do, sometimes it's at the very tail end of our lives and we don't ever get to experience the journey because we took so many detours and hit so many rock bottoms. So I want you to know right now that rock bottom is an initiation. It's a test from the universe that is basically putting you in a place that you subconsciously manifested. When you speak to the universe aloud all day long and say, I wish that I could just get a break. I wish that my life was better. I wish I lived somewhere else. I wish I could get out of this relationship. I hate this job. I just wish I could find another job. I want to be over this. I hate, I don't like, I wish all these things that are essentially low vibe energy. You are telling the universe subconsciously that that is what you want. Because by speaking that into existence, the universe is matching that thing. So it's basically mirroring back that same energy. So it's taking the thing that you don't want out of your life so that you can be happy. And essentially, you will be. But in reality, when something is taken from you and you're not prepared for that, it doesn't feel like a gift. It feels like hell, it's painful, it's challenging, and you don't know how you're going to get through it. So I want to guide you through this hard time. But first, I just wanted to let you know that this is actually a gift. And when you can see it as something happening for you and how it's benefiting you, it's going to change your whole life. So, the first thing I want you to do is I want you to just take a beat. Just allow yourself to decompress, whatever the bad news is, whatever the rock bottom is, whatever's truly happening in your orbit, in your universe, in your planet. Like, what is happening in your reality right now? I want you to just like take a breather on that. And then I want you to get out a pen and paper and I want you to write, how is this benefiting me? Like, what is the lesson in this? What can I learn? And I have had to do this quite a few times because I wanted to control my narrative. And I had to do this with the same situations multiple times. So, whether you are hitting rock bottom in your finances, or in a relationship, or in your health, or you're having to start over in your career, whatever that looks like, I want you to write down, how is this guiding me? Like, what am I here to learn from this experience? Because everything is teaching us something so we can grow. We are here to become the person that we are meant to be. So we are just trying to peel back the layers to figure out why this is happening for you. And once you know why this is happening for you, I want you to see this as a blessing because now you have an opportunity to make a different choice. Instead of making the same choice that you've been conditioned your whole life to make, which is take the easy route, take the quick route, do the thing that's going to be easy. It's easy to go back to a toxic relationship. It's easy to stay in a job that you hate. It's easy to feel like you have to have this specific house or this specific life or this specific car because it's comfortable. It's easy to have the same circle of friends because you've known them forever. You know how they respond to situations. You know everything about them. There's nothing new to learn. It's so easy to be comfortable. But we want to grow, we want to expand, we want to get a little uncomfortable because it's in the uncomfortable that we truly find ourselves, that we find our people, our dream home, our dream life, that car, that husband, that wife, those children, that career, that body, that health. That's where we find truth. And by truth, I mean pure authenticity. What really is true to you. So, right now, when you're looking at that piece of paper and you're thinking, how is this happening for me? I want you to say out loud or to yourself, if this thing is something that your ego wants and your ego is trying to hold on to because it's so afraid of the judgment, of the labels, of the fear, of everything inside of you that's telling you it's not going to work out. Is it your ego that's afraid to step out of this reality and into something new? Or is it your soul? Chances are it's your ego. So, right now, I want you to detach from the ego. And I want you to make a list of things that really, truly feel good to you. So, for instance, maybe you own a business and you're having to start over because you're not making any money and you're having to shift gears. Or maybe you work for somebody and you just got fired and you have no clue how you're going to make money and how you're going to pay your bills and what's next. Whatever the situation is, I want you to dissect that. And I want you to think about, was this really truly serving me? Was I happy to wake up and do this thing every day? Did it bring me the most joy? Did it feel like my purpose, like the thing I'm actually supposed to be doing? Did it elevate my energy? I need you to feel your truest, authentic self because to get out of rock bottom, we have to find out who that person is. Who is that person? What are they like? What is the thing that inspires you? What gets you out of bed? What is your why? What is the purpose behind the why? Why do you want this specific thing? Why are you holding on to it so tightly? Why are you gripping it so tightly? Why are you so afraid to let it go? If it's not truly authentically aligned with you and you didn't write it down, that that is exactly what you want, that that is helping you magnetize everything and radiate at this high vibe energy, I want you to let it go. Let it go. I know that's easier said than done, but let me give you just a quick reason why. When we live in fear and we suppress emotions and we live in these like low vibe emotions, you're essentially producing toxicity in your body that has the capability of creating chronic stress, diseases, ailments. Honestly, when we live in that low energy, we are slowly choosing to kill ourselves. And not to be completely dramatic, but if there's no other reason why you should let go of that relationship, that unhealthy job, the thing that doesn't serve you, the thing that makes you cry every day, the thing that's bringing you pain, let your health be the reason. Let the longevity in your life be the reason that you choose to step out of that. Because once you choose to step away from that and you start choosing to align with your soul, you start to feel peace. You feel joy. You feel joy in the mundane, not just in the like extremely awesome days. You feel joy all the time. This is the place you want to get to. Rock bottom is a stepping stone to joy, it's a stepping stone to peace. But you have to choose the steps. So now, when you're uncovering these layers of you and what's truly aligned with you, I want you to write down every single thing you really want. Think of it as a visualization or a manifestation list. Just really let it out. Every single thing you want. And don't hold back. Allow yourself to dream big. Write down the things that genuinely feel good to your soul. So, whatever your soul wants, if you were the person who just lost a job and you don't know how you're going to make ends meet, I want you to write down the exact job that you want. The position, the salary, the team that you're going to work with, the day to day, what every single thing you're going to be doing looks like, all the tasks, the details, every single thing. And I want you to envision you doing this every single day. Create that muscle memory. Create this satisfaction, this joy, this experience internally where you can feel the emotions of that. And then I want you to make one decision every day. That decision today may be just to get out of bed. That may be to call a bill collector and ask them to give you forgiveness or to defer payments or to get into a payment plan. That decision might be to hit do not disturb on your phone and not take any calls. That decision might be to get onto LinkedIn and look for a job, or to start researching how to build your own business. Whatever is going on that caused you to hit rock bottom, I want you to take small steps. Once you figure out what truly is authentically aligned with you, once you start visualizing that new person that you're going to become very, very soon, once you're visualizing that energy, I want you to make one small step every day as that person. Maybe today that's getting up at 7 a.m. and making a few phone calls to see if anybody knows somebody that can help you out. Maybe that is sending out emails for an hour. Maybe that is sending out your resume. Maybe that is building a new resume. Maybe that's meditating on what the hell you want to do. Because guess what? That is okay. It's okay to be where you are, just don't stay there for too long. Don't get comfortable suffering. We do not want to create things that we didn't ask for. We want to vibrate at the highest frequency. Rock bottom is literally just redirection in disguise. It looks really scary. I know I have been there. I gave up 3 houses, a career that was making me 6 figures per month. I gave up my entire staff. I gave up everything that I worked so hard for. Not because I had to, because I genuinely was suffering. I felt so much debilitation, so much anxiety every single day. I was truly unhappy. And I had a choice to give it all up and start over from soul alignment, or to keep living in regret and pain and suffering every day and slowly kill myself. And I wasn't going to have that, because to me, peace is the ultimate goal. So whatever feels like peace to me feels good. And when I wake up joyful and happy to do everything, that's when I know I'm where I'm meant to be. So I choose every single day one small step that feels truly authentically aligned with me. And you know what that is, because we all get those feelings. So if you have a job interview today and the person offers you the job and you need to make money, but you just feel like this is a hell no, that this is not the job for you, trust your intuition. Trust that there is going to be another opportunity, a better job interview, and more money. Or maybe you're going on a date with somebody, or maybe the ex calls and wants you back, but you feel this resistance. Don't allow your ego to operate out of like fear of being alone and needing safety and abandonment, or whatever limiting beliefs you've been suppressing. Don't allow your ego to take over. Operate from your true authentic self and say, no, that is not what I deserve. I deserve better. Whatever you're going through, it's only a setup for something better. So today, if you're watching this, I just want to inspire you to take accountability for this rock bottom, to see it as something that is happening for you, as a shift that is about to catapult you. You can actually quantum leap right now. As soon as you make the decision to change, your reality changes. The second you change the home that you're living in, the second you change the job, the person that you're dating, the wellness routine, the second you do something different, you take aligned action to shift into that new version of you. And then once you do that, you make another small change. You buy new furniture, you get to know the new person, you start working out and eating differently. You start operating differently at a different job because you're happier. Every single day, you start to make small shifts. Honestly, I wish I had this video when I had hit rock bottom, because I stayed in my rock bottom longer than I should have, because I was so discouraged that I had a really hard time getting past this initiation. All I could think about was healing. It was the only thing I could think about, was just getting out of suffering. But the only way to get out of something is to go through it. You can't sit in that space. You have to actually go through it. You have to feel the discomfort. And it's only going to be for a little while. The discomfort doesn't last, but the joy does. That's the beautiful part of this, is that once you get through this tough time, it gets easier and easier. And the most beautiful thing, the absolute best thing about going through anything uncomfortable, is once you've been through it, it is like a breeze ever going through it again. And chances are that when you start to live in alignment and you really trust your intuition and your soul, you never have to repeat it again. So you'll never go through it again. But occasionally we fall off and we like to try to control our narratives and we take those paths that are leading us astray and we find these moments of weakness where we have to relearn the thing that got us to the place that we wanted to be in the first place before we backpedaled. So don't allow yourself to backpedal and don't allow yourself to suffer right now in this rock bottom. Pick yourself up, get the shoulders back, put on that brave smile, like really just breathe into the confidence knowing that you are capable of everything. Literally everything. Humans are so amazing. We are resilient and the universe has your back. Just keep living in alignment with your soul. The more you practice living in alignment with your soul, the more you're going to see opportunities, the more you're going to see abundance, the more you're going to feel peace, and the more you're going to see that things are really working out for you and they always have been. So today, I just want you to know that I've got your back. The universe has your back. And I love you so much. And I'm here to support you in any way that I can. Thank you so much for tuning into this. Definitely show up for yourself today. Watch this video as many times as you need to inspire you to pick yourself up and start again and again and again as many times as you need. Whether it's a hard day or a tough period, just keep moving forward, one step in front of the other. I love you so much. You're going to get through this. I'll see you on the next one.